I'm streaming right now. Okay, just started. Where is? All right. Wait, were you listening to me from this microphone the whole time? From like really far?
Yeah,
Bro, I did not. Come on now. You should have said something.
I don't mind.
I did
Here
not
we go.
know. I did not know.
Come on. Come
Like,
on, ETH. Go on down. This is this might be a follow through play from ETH. Um, because the it hasn't like Bitcoin broke its low from last night,
yeah.
but ETH did not. It's interesting.
Cho, what's good, everyone? What is good? We got Bitcoin Brad in the house.
I sent you a Zoom link.
A Zoom. Might
Yo,
as well,
what's up, guys?
might as well call them Sonic links, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Zoom.
Can you hear my TV in the background?
No, no, no.
Okay.
No, you're
So my
chilling, dude.
son's watching cartoons, so
Dude, somebody in chat. Nah, man, let him do his thing, bro. You know. Remember when he was watching dog videos and you told him, you said you got one more video and that video was like 30 minutes long.
no, it was like an hour and 30 minutes long. He found like the longest dog
How do you
video on
find a video
YouTube.
that long on YouTube, bro? He's
He probably
smart.
just he probably just uh
He went to
probably
filters
just
or
kept
something.
searching. Yeah, he's smart,
Dang.
dude.
He was like, I'm gonna get around this. Did you low key
He's
try
like,
to
all right,
like?
one more video.
Did you low
No,
key
I
try
lost
to?
track of time because I was playing Fortnite, and then all of a sudden, like we played. I think we got a dub, and I'm like, dubs take at least like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, look back, and he's still watching the video. I'm like, is that the same video? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, no way. I was like, let me see it. And yeah, sure enough, he still had like an hour and 10 minutes left in the video. I'm like, my God.
Oh, that's a lot. Sheesh. He's smart as hell, bro.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna
he's
get
on
away
it.
with this one. Nah, thing. I was gonna say. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. So, dude, somebody in the chat like 4 streams ago. I still think about this. They put on there. They said, oh, so when the stops get ran, it's like you're hitting a speed boost on Mario Kart. I was like, yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah.
I cannot get that out of my head now, bro.
Just
I've
run
been,
over that mushroom and then
you're just out. that's
yeah.
that's what happens when you get red pill, bro. All you see is Mario Kart on the screen on the price action, and you see that mushroom right there, and that's where you wanna get in at. I think it's gonna blast. Anthony
So BTC
Flores.
looked like a breakdown from an inverse Head and Shoulders. On what time frame are you looking at, Mac?
Oh yeah, let's see what you think, Brad. I want to see what you think as well.
Anthony Flores. What's up? Audrey Sinclair, what's up? Paul, Jake, what's up, everybody?
What is it?
Let's
What is?
let's bang that like button early so we can get on the front page of YouTube so people can start getting real information.
Why is this not popping up, bro? There we go.
Yeah, let me share my screen.
We are chilling.
Yeah, so today we're kind of looking at something very interesting. So if we look at this, I have the ETH chart up right now. Um and if we look at the ETH chart, you see that this is the overnight low. Well, figure out how to lock these lines. This is the overnight low if we zoom in on it from last night, right? Before we had that nice run up. And this is the low today. And if we go to the Bitcoin chart, uh, oh, I changed everything to the matrix screen. So um, this is the overnight low from last night. And, Bitcoin ran the stops from that. And then where we came down to is what I was talking about, these single prints. So these single prints came down right here. We have a couple left to fill if we zoom in. See a couple more single prints left to fill. Um, right here. So we'll see, if price action comes down. But what's interesting is that one of the guys in the chat was saying that, this doesn't really happen very often, or never has happened, at least in his experience, with ETH and Bitcoin. So, ETH is kind of either lagging or leading. So it's kind of like a question mark for us to find out. I do kind of like ETH to the downside right here, just because um it does look like it's lagging to me, but ultimately we just have to pay attention. Kind of had like a little baby stop run, but not fully. And it does look like shorts are opening up here. So if we can get on the ETH play, your gain could possibly be a little bit farther. If you get on the ETH short, look for that 25.94 and then that 23, yeah, 25.63 and 25.49 to actually catch up to Bitcoin. If not, right, that means that you can go to Bitcoin and kind of catch up like on a catch up play, basically. If that makes sense. No such thing as free. Price of admission is a like button. Yeah, I like it. Let's bang that like button, everybody. Like has been banged.
Got him, dude. That freaking that call out yesterday was clean.
Yeah, we had some nice plays the past couple of days for sure. Yesterday's trade was, we basically, like I said, if you guys were in the TPO Bitcoin trade room, I said I was going to sit in there all day. So, because I expected the run up eventually. I just wanted to get in as early as possible. And you could have had a lot better entry than me because it did pull back. I think it pulled back a couple of times, like these two lows right here, it pulled back to. So, you could have got in down here. One of our group members did get in down here. I think his entry was like a 36.5 or 36.6, so and my entry was like 36.7 3 something. I'd have to look back. Um, so you could have had a little bit better entry than me. Um, but I just wanted to sit there all day. And, then we hit that lever button, got this nice run. We finally ran these stops, consolidated, and it looks overnight. We hit that 38. That's kind of where or that 37.8, I mean. And that's kind of where I checked out. Once we couldn't break this top right here, you kind of see it comes like right up to it, can't break it. That's where I kind of said, And I had to go to bed too because sleep is very important, right? A lot of people underestimate sleep. Yeah, so you see like just barely missed those stops right there. And then our next level up would have been there, of course. But
I
yeah, we've had
think,
some good moves the past couple of days for sure.
yeah, it's kind of.
T130 sounds very loud,
I changed it.
and the other guy is very noisy or loud rather. Might be my TV.
I don't hear much through your headset. It's just I think it sounds differently through the
Mm.
uh through the interface. Yeah, exactly. So I changed the settings on there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, my nose. I think I have allergies. Guys, do you guys have any sort of questions that you guys would like to be answered? We can do a Q&A right now, but we're gonna pretty much try to plan some stuff for the weekend and see what you guys might be up to, or what or things that you guys may want to learn on the weekend as well, right? But you shouldn't really trade Bitcoin on the weekends because it's just a war zone out there. It's just you just don't know, you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just trying to, like I said, we're trying to get into be able to trade so we can enjoy our time off, right? We want to be able to, trade for a living or trade for an income. And so, you know, taking time to, like you said, underestimate sleep. It's 1:48 here. Is
Oh
this
man,
software paid? No, well, this one is, yeah, I guess ExoCharts, it's like $30 a month or something like that.
is the volume really low? I don't know why. My volume's all the way up on my input gain. Maybe it's.
I really want a structured place for this. Yo, Eduardo Sanchez, what's up, bro?
Guys, is the audio good or is it jacked up? I'm kind of getting some mixed signals here.
Is it free to register with extra charts? Yeah, it's free. I think the free version only comes with like the hour chart. Um, and I don't think I'm not sure if the free version comes with the TPO, but it's pretty cheap. It's only like $30 a month, so it's worth it in my opinion. Josh says it sounds fine to him. Crypto Hustle, what's up? Volume is really nice. All right, should be good. I know I talk like kind of low, so.
Guys, if you can,
Oh, they said
please.
it's good. They said
Dope,
audio is
dope.
good.
If
Yeah.
you guys can please hit that like button so we can pop up on the algorithm, that'd be dope. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so today we'd like to just go through like, this is kind of more of like a chill stream where we're just kind of get to know everybody that's in there and um get to know what's your guys' plans for the weekend or what you're doing or if you guys want to look at anything else besides crypto, if you are checking out any stocks or anything like that, just let us know. We can take a peek at pretty much anything today. Oh, what's up, Matt? The grumpy indicator. Whenever Matt goes to work, we gotta either buy or sell the market. We just know that it's gonna move.
You gotta get ready. Gotta buckle your seatbelt.
Matt, where are you from originally? You said you work like 6 hours from home. Where are you from originally? Hey, Carl.
Man, oh man, oh man. Man, Bitcoin just loves doing these aggressive moves going down, bro.
Yeah, it does. Only stock I have is AMC. Let's take a look at AMC. Let's see what AMC looks like.
I think it's on AMCT.
Oh, what happened here? I was like,
I think when you press enter, it like changed it automatically.
oh, okay. The Stinker Swim platform's not the greatest. AMC kind of pulled back out after hours, it looks like, huh? It did have a nice run up, really nice run up. I thought
Wow.
about jumping in on and buying buying the options, but kind of chickened out last week, and then had another shot this week on Monday to do it, or on Tuesday to do it, but didn't. And then we saw this huge run up. I don't know when you bought your shares. It looks like we're coming back into value. If we look a little bit farther out, let's say, uh, yeah, I mean it's just way up there. So.
So what do you think?
Brad,
What do
I've
you?
noticed that you're using inverse pairs on Excel chart. You should switch to linear pair. That is the per future price. Let me see. So, these ones? Oh,
Oh, it
okay.
has like the bars right there. It's pretty dope.
Um, is it not giving me my letters? What's going on here? Oh, the tick size is too small. Let's see. Um, I like the 30 on here. There we go. What's let's see what he said. Let's see. Do you trade stocks long term or just futures? I do both. Interested in your thoughts on Rolls Royce? What's the ticker? Send me the ticker and I'll take a peek at it. Caught that short earlier than you, Bitcoin Brad. Oh yeah, definitely crypto hustle. I'm glad you caught it. Inverse pair should switch to linear pair. That is the per future price. Let me switch this one as well. Are the numbers still the same?
Yeah, they look about the same. So about the price.
Yeah. Just have to add the zones again.
Ethereum. What people call it, bro.
Ethereum. Call it ETH.
Yeah.
ETH.
So weird. When people say that. Like, yeah, man, I got some ETH. Like people don't be saying Ethereum, just say ETH. Nobody
Yeah.
says, yeah, I got some BTC in my wallet, man.
Yeah, because they gotta let you know. So I
It's,
got Bitcoin.
it's
Got that Bitcoin. We growing that Bitcoin in my wallet.
bro, nah, for real. I'll be dying.
That's that dude, Johnny Bravo on YouTube. He's funny as fuck.
You be talking like that?
He's a gym teacher. He's a college professor down in SoCal. And he has a YouTube channel. He's pretty funny. He talks about like all kinds of shit. But um, whenever he says Bitcoin, he says Bitcoin.
Oh my god,
He's funny.
guys! If you're new here, I'm going to post the Discord link if you are interested in joining the Discord and talking to some great people that you know that are in there to also enjoy their time and talk about all sorts of things like cryptocurrencies to all sorts of things like food and you know showing pictures of your pets because there's a tab in there where you can do that because I guarantee you'll never find another Discord out there that lets you put a picture of your dog in it. It's a cool place. Check it out. It's awesome. My wife wants to post like so many pictures of BBs on that pets page.
Butter.
She has like 30 of them on standby, bro. She even took one this morning just because.
She's ready. That's what it's all about. We're all, you know, all about that. We're all about the community and kind of getting to know you guys better. That's what we'd like to see um is to get to know everyone on a personal level. That's why eventually we'd love to have like a little meetup. We can do one, Vegas, and then we can do one in somewhere overseas because we know we have a lot of people that live overseas as well. Oh, it's a UK stock? I don't think I have access to that. Let's see. I don't know if we have it on here.
Dude, I don't really follow stocks like that, but like, they're listed on their own exchange over there, aren't they?
Yeah, let's see if it's on trading view.
Josh Person says, looks like we're finally seeing supply start to drop during last few smaller rallies. Good sign closer to bottom. You think we'll retest 30K and start up?
132. Okay.
I mean, it depends. I mean, that 30K level seems like where the price just wants to go back to always. So, I mean, who knows, right? Well, we'll see if we go down below 30K when we get to 30K. We'll see if we bounce from it when we get there and kind of just monitor the price.
I see the Rolls-Royce Holdings. Oh, here it is. I think this is what he was talking about.
Rolls
Not,
Royce.
not a lot of volume on here. Um, so it looks like it held support pretty decently right here. If you take a look at this level here, this 105.88, looks like it held some support. Now it's kind of bouncing up, so you're gonna look for resistance at these prior highs right here, and then look for resistance, right at these prior lows as well. You're talking long term. The thing is with Rolls-Royce, right? It just depends on, you know, how well the economy recovers. Because something like this, it's more of a luxury brand, so it just depends if it can recover. And depending upon the company, like I haven't really looked at the internals of this company to decide really if they like what they're doing in the new space, right? Are they going, electric? What they're doing as far as the way ahead because it seems like all these companies are trying to do some sort of, electric add-on. Oh, here we go, guys. So there's that first spot, that 2608 that I was talking about earlier. And then, let's see if we can get that 2593. If we break that 2593, we should try to get down to the overnight low or yesterday's low, which Bitcoin already did get past that. But still, so look, you're seeing this. You're not seeing Bitcoin really break down as much as, or you saw Bitcoin break down a little bit more than ETH did. So you wonder kind of why the discorrelation when typically they've been trading like, right with each other. Used to be 700 stock pre-pandemic. I wonder if it's showing me dollars. No, it's showing pounds. Okay. So, or euros, not pounds. Let's look at the daily.
Look like the Bitcoin price action right there.
Yeah, so this is the pandemic back here.
Yeet.
And it rallied pretty nice, then couldn't hold, dropped down. So it looks like it's in like a nice consolidation. So real big levels are going to be like here and here. So that 91, as long as it stays above that 91, looks pretty decent. You'd love to see it stay above like the 108.84, kind of push up to this level up here to see if it's going to get going.
Brad, you have someone asking, how do you read the volume on the chart according to the price?
On ExoCharts or on TradingView?
Ryzen, please let me know if it's on ExoCharts or TradingView.
Ooh, yellow X on the 30-minute. This could drop. Someone told me today the yellow X means manipulation. That's my favorite word in the crypto space. Oh, manipulation.
It's always
manipulation is just not. Everything's manipulated all the time, right? So there's always manipulation. So you could probably paint yellow X's all over. What would be interesting is to see what that yellow X is actually drawing its signals from, right? Is it like, because it doesn't, there's no way to
tell you.
There's no way. It doesn't tell you?
No, it doesn't tell you how it even draws the signals, bro. That's what I hate about it.
Yeah, see, that's unfortunate because with other indicators that I've used in the past when I was first learning, you could look at the code and see like, okay, you're going to get a green buy signal because of a crossover above the B, all these, special little things that are going to cause this. But so if you don't really know why that's happening, following it, like nobody knows what causes the green dot. It just is a momentum green dot. Like to me, that's crazy. And we were looking at it last night. C130 and I is like, so when we called this this run up from yesterday, right? Where are we at? Yeah, right here. So when we called this this run up from yesterday, the green dot started showing right here. So a bunch of people were buying, and they probably kept buying, thinking that it was going to break out. And then there's another green dot. Like if we go to, oops, what am I doing?
Guys, I put the Discord link in the chat. If you're new, check out the Discord. It will not disappoint you. You will like it. It's a good place. It's awesome. I'm gonna pop it up real quick just so you guys can see the kind of things we have on here. So if you look right here, right, you'll get put in this general chat, but you also have TPO trading. If you want to trade how we are trading here, you're more than welcome to post your TA for your TPO trading in there. If you're using other indicators, like, people are in here using the market cipher indicator, MACD, something, we have a trading with indicators section where you can post anything related to, indicators or how to trade them. Just so that way we have two different sections for both styles of trading, so people have their own area where they can go to. We also have ExoCharts tab, and we have a trading view tab as well for any questions related to trading view, or if you want to like learn more about extra charts and stuff. The cool part is we have a lifestyles tab where you can actually meet a lot of cool people. We have a memes one where you can just post up whatever memes you want. Gaming, I've actually played with a good amount of people here. I play Fortnite, so it's kind of dope to have a gaming tab. Food one, which is also awesome because food is awesome. That's just the easy way to put it. My favorite one is the pets one. It's my dog. But yeah, it's just cool to have a spot where you can kind of chill at. Lots of cool people. Check it out. It's in the chat. All right, you're good. You're good, Brad.
Can't you combine both? Yeah, so this is the thing is that's why I have it popped up now so we can see so the thing about it is it's tough to combine both, and this is what people do, right? I'll be transparent with you guys here. So what happens is you get this green dot, right? And these green dots are the same as they are in Market Cipher. This is just Fu Manchu. I know a lot of people use this because they don't want to pay for Market Cipher, but so this green dot is here, right? And so you can say you could go back in the price section and tell me, boom, this is when I would buy at the bottom because there's a green dot at the bottom. But the thing is, this green dot doesn't form at the bottom of this bar. If we're watching intra bars, right? So this red dot's forming right now on this bar, but didn't pop up until right now. It just popped up. And so if this thing starts to reverse, it could go back up. And so the thing is, it's just, and you got a green dot right here. So are you buying that green dot? Right? And here we go. Like, this is what I was talking about. So this is that. Look at this. Bitcoin's dropping. Oh, damn it. I need to figure out how to lock those. Bitcoin's dropping and ETH is not, right? So ETH is a lagger. So this is why I liked the ETH play this morning, because if you were to play ETH and go aim for these lows of last night and Bitcoin starts dragging the market down, your gains on ETH are going to be more significant. You know what I mean? Let me answer these questions real quick. I know I'm getting kind of sidetracked. Where's my pen at? So the way to read the volume profiles, right? Did he say which ones he's talking about? But that's why. Yeah, exactly. And that's why you shouldn't just buy a green dot. The unfortunate thing is, right, that so many people are, right? And you can combine more. So you can combine these styles, right? Like one of the indicators that I like is the stochastic RSI. The thing is that the stochastic RSI looks like this. This is pretty much what it looks like, right? And the thing is that with these momentum indicators, they're lagging behind price. I know they're sold as not lagging, but they are lagging, right? There's no such thing as a non-lagging indicator unless it's predicting price, because if it's not predicting price, the thing is, how can it be how can it be leading if it's not predicting, right? Because all of these are based on momentum of this. So what's crazy to me is that this thing would even produce a green dot when we just dumped hard and then dumped hard again. Yeah, we had this long wick and then, it gave us a green dot on this, doji candle, but why, right? Why are we getting that green dot? And that's what I'm saying. And that's why, you can use it together. And a lot of times, like, so let me show you guys the one that I like. I don't really use it on crypto, but I do use it on stocks. So here's a stochastic RSI. And so the stochastic RSI is telling you that it's oversold, right? But what it's also telling you is that it's starting to flatten out. So the momentum is kind of running out, right? And so the difference between this and that red dot we just saw in Fu Manchu is the red dot is telling you that we're going to keep going down, right? And this thing RSI can stay under for a while, right? It can stay under, like, underneath of the 25 line for a while. But it is starting to flatten out, and we are seeing the blue line cross over the red, so that's kind of, one thing that 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 I like to watch. The real big thing to watch here though is to see if ETH is going to catch up with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts to run down, if Bitcoin breaks this 35,192, you should be able to catch a nice lagging play on ETH, to be able to short ETH down to these overnight lows. I've been sitting on the side since Thursday waiting for a good trade. Market cipher seems all over the place. The indicators. Mac, are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, the past couple of days I've um, set people up with, we have had some nice 1,000 point trades that were, plenty of time to get in. The short was you had to be a little bit quick, but you had about 4 minutes to jump on.
Here, I'm gonna pop these up now that you mentioned that, guys. These are the trade alerts that we have on there. Like if you look right
You
here.
just said Vu Manchu. Did you mean Market Cipher B? They're the same thing. Uh, Pretty much. I don't have Market Cipher, so I just use the Vu Manchu so I can just kind of see what you guys are looking at because I don't use it. Where is my cumulative?
Yeah, guys, if you see these on the screen, these are some of the callouts that we did. Mainly really just Brad because he's really good with target price opportunity or time price opportunity, my bad. And so he's able to see these moves without these indicators having to tell you, like green dot or red dot. It's like you just see them.
Welcome, Mac. Welcome to the team.
When you're letting one of these moves build up, like do you kind of see it forming?
Yeah, so I'm using basic market structure, right? So yesterday the trade that we took, right? I posted that I was going to sit in this trade all day, right? I got in. I don't know if it says in it. Well, I mean, it should say in the Discord where I got in, but I think it was around 36.7 something. I got in like right here, right in the morning, and I had posted that I was going to sit in the trade all day because it just looked like the downside was done. Down here looks like to me trapped shorts. Um, we had this nice, kind of look below and fail. Trapped a bunch of shorts down here. We came back into value, right? This is our value area. Came back into value. So I waited for like a little dip, caught a nice little buy, ripped up, could have taken profits, right? Came back down, could have taken profits again, but like I said, my target was this 37.8. Kind of lucky, right? That it came, right up to it. I took some profits at 37.3 and it broke this top right here. Just to be on the safe side, you never want to let a winner turn into a loser. And then, kind of just as projected based off market structure, we moved up into a prior value area. And if you see, like, if I move all this, we have a point of control here where this yellow line's at, here where this yellow line's at, and then here where this yellow line's at. So we see our points of control moving up throughout the day. And then you see this right here is at the end of the market. So all this is just the futures closing, people closing out all their futures that they've been long in all day. And as soon as they closed it, everyone else just bought it up. We trapped a bunch of shorts down here, or we just bought up all the people taking profit right here. And then, the Asia session, as soon as it opened up, we just moved price up right into our target area. Hey guys, how do you tell the difference between buyers and sellers and profit taking? So the thing is, when you zoom in, right, you want to see how price is reacting at this certain area, right? So if let's say price comes down to here, which is let's see, is this our value area low? Yeah, so it's our value area low. So if price comes down here and we immediately see a bounce back, what that's telling you is that there is responsive buying. So there's responsive buying right here, right? And this is kind of what you see, like why this, we didn't get to see this wick form. When you see something like that, it's telling you there's responsive buying coming in. And what responsive buying means is that, some people are trying to either get out of their position and uh, basically just buy up the sellers right here, or get into a position, I mean, and try to take this thing back up. But the thing is, what happens is they put their tight stop right here, right? So as we break the low of the bar, we're going to start another bar in about 15 minutes. As we break the low in the bar, what happens is they're just going to close and look for another spot to get long over here. Maybe this value area low would be a better spot to get long. But their stops are going to be, in this area. So unless we break this, then, they're gonna stay in their position. The Asia closes and it dumps. Yeah, as soon as Asia just bought it up all night, right? And they were probably trapping a bunch of they probably just took all their profit because that's what it looked like on this downfall, right? It looked like to me that this was just profit taking. It didn't look like we were getting a lot of short positions opening up, which is why, I'm not really looking for the short trade, until we break like low of structure. Um, I mean, I liked the initial break earlier. So when we initially broke structure, you would have had to take profit quick. Right? If you were to take that, let me see where I posted it. So I posted short opportunity if we break 35517. So 35517 is right here. We broke it. It came down to 35192. So you're looking at about like 300 points. Um, not the best opportunity right there. That's why I just said I'm keeping my eyes on it. A short opportunity if we break it. So we did break it, but then we immediately bounced back. But it didn't really look like, any real big buy positions opening up. It just looks like people, uh taking profit, which is why we're not coming back up into value and getting into this market structure.
Brad, why do you always
Yeah.
believe that like the Asia session did they just dump it just cause?
So if we go back to the Asia session, right? So this is the Asia session right here. And so what they like to do is control the position, right? That way they can, do whatever they want with it, right? So you see right off the beginning, this is where it opened. It came down, it took out some stops of these lowers, right? But it didn't come down to here. And this happened exactly yesterday. We'll go back and look at it after this. So it came down, didn't take out this lower. So a buy, this is a great buy opportunity, right? This is actually the same spot that I bought over here, but you could have even got if you were to buy it early, but you got a chance to get into the exact same trade, you know, basically 10 hours later instead of sitting in the trade all day like I did. Um, and then, they're just looking to control the position. So that way they can move it however they want. And then if we go back to yesterday, what they did, the exact same thing, but it's to the other side. And we actually caught this short live in the trade room yesterday. If you guys were following along, I posted the short. We shorted here. But so what happens is Asia opens up here, picks up just barely, right? And then if we go, let me clear this so I can scroll back a little bit. You see right where it goes to, right? Right to this top. Doesn't break this top, so that's letting you know that there's no more buyers in the market, and that's what we were looking at, right? We had a nice little profit taking, right? Asia opens, likes to control the position, so it runs these shorts down to here, and then you see some people start to really open up shorts right here, which is where we opened up our short in the trade room. And then, after that, the market just puked. And it was great because, we caught 1,000 point move in, about 14 minutes. And then, if you stayed in the trade all day and all night, you're talking from top to bottom, right? No one nails the top and no one nails the bottom, but 35, 5, 6, 5. Whoa, shit. Oh, just
The Matrix.
yeah. Wait, a glitch in the matrix. Or am I back at the beginning? Okay.
That's some stuff you would say if you realize you're in the Matrix. Am I back in
Yeah.
the beginning?
From 38.7. So you're talking about, like a 3,000 point move almost total, right? So And I gave you guys the opportunity to get into that trade for sure. I just had, I had to go to bed, so I wasn't gonna sit in the trade all day. So, um, but yeah, I gotta make some breakfast for my son real quick, but I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, for sure, man. For sure. I'll be here, brother. Guys, see, so like kind of like go off of some of the stuff that Brad was saying. I kind of want to show you guys some stuff I've been noticing. So that was crazy. So like, I know a lot of us like to trade market cipher and stuff, but honestly, some of these signals are pretty whack. Like you gotta look at where these dots are printed. I mean, you're honestly just betting on the chance that this dot will play out or not, because yeah, you have like, clean buy signals like this and clean sell signals like this. But I mean, even till then, look at where it forms at in the bar. Right, so this is not confirmed. So then you would wait till here. So when we start right here, then this will be printed. But I mean, even till then, right? Anything can happen. The move can reverse. But then you get stuff like this, where it tells you to buy for whatever reason, and then it just turns red right afterwards. It turned red immediately. So this didn't print. Came here, printed. So this is green, and then you're in the red immediately. It's like, what the heck? Like, why? Why are you even in that situation? It's just like, what the heck? What kind of chart is this? Charles, the other one is Exo charts. It's the one that Brad uses. He utilizes Exo charts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, drawing patterns and stuff. Whew, it's early in the morning over here, my bad. Drawing patterns and stuff is cool and whatnot. I mean, you can always draw patterns on whatever you want to see. I mean, you could see anything really if you honestly try hard enough. You could really see any sort of shape or pattern in here if you really try to. And sometimes it doesn't even really matter because it gets all wacky and stuff. Like, like somebody will say this right here, it's just like, what the heck? But I mean, let's not worry about, like stuff like that. And we can look at the price action, right, in the immediate short term to identify those potential moves that actually take, potentially hours to play out. Like somebody was sitting in a short right here, like, let's just say, they got in on that. Is there even a red dot over here? Oh, they don't got a red dot over here. But let's just say somebody gets in, it's like right here, for example, like in a long, right? They're trapped, and this is like 2 hours so far. 4 hours. And they're 4 hours just waiting, But I mean, the thing is, if you were to be short, it'd also be nice too, because a lot of people think that if you're using the 30-minute time frame, it takes forever, but it doesn't. Depends the base of the money, the market cipher, the money flow. What is it called? Yeah, the base. You're talking about like the green and red. Yeah, stuff just fluctuates so much, man. Like, look at that. It goes from like red to green, red, then green. It's like, what the hell? Like, am I good or not? Like, this indicator is super jacked. Yossi 130. Gotta go get some sleep. 12:30 in the middle of the night in Australia. Love your work. Keep the movement happening. Best info out there. See you next stream. Yeah, man. Take it easy. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, brother. You have a good one. All right. You have a great night. Thank you for watching the stream. Appreciate your support. Have a good one, man. Again, guys, I just want to take the time and thank you guys. We're definitely getting a community growing in the Discord. It's super chill. It's awesome. We're killing it. Everybody here is just super legit, man. Everybody here is super legit. So just check out the Discord, and just hang around in there. Talk a little bit about some stuff. Enjoy life. Doesn't have to be too strict. You don't got to constrict yourself too much. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just want to trade some Bitcoin and just chill. It doesn't have to be all serious. Who cares if you're trading Bitcoin on like your 10th beer? You know what I mean?
All right, I'm back.
Dang, man. Do you ever like work at like a fast food joint or something? Man, whipped it up quick.
No, he's just eating cereal. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's see.
Here, I'm gonna bring you back up, Brett.
Ryzen, what don't you agree with? You said you really don't agree that any indicator isn't meant to work all the time. It's just you find spots where everything lines up.
I was talking about market cipher.
Oh yeah, that's the that is the confusing thing about it. Yeah, unlike market structure that works all the time. Exactly. You are correct, sir.
Mm,
Daily stochastic RSI is overbought and curving down, swing short. Don't get sold on these overbought, oversold things, guys. There's people that can, the market makers can hold something to overbought or oversold for an extended period of time. Um, and it can definitely kind of confuse you.
Could be confusing.
If it's the morning, what you get up for last night, bro? I'm not sure I understand. I wake up pretty much every day. Like, well, I'm pretty much on my computer every day by 5 o'clock. So even today, Saturday, it's just like I'm just like on such a schedule that I mean, I don't even use an alarm, guys. My body just is like, all right, I'm up.
I gotta get there, man.
It just takes time. I've been doing it for a while now, and it's just a routine. Once you build a nice strong routine, kind of like I've talked about in the past videos, it goes in hand in hand with your psychology and everything, and you really just get in there.
Get
Guys,
in the zone.
let's get 100 likes on this video. That way we can get that C130 indicator going and go to the moon, right? I know everyone loves to go to the moon, so
Where's midnight?
exocharts is the way to go. It looks like creepy alien stuff. Moz, it's this is the Matrix, right? And like kind of like I tell all of our people, just take the red pill, listen to me, and I will show you, how to read the Matrix.
People don't believe that there's such a way, man.
Yeah, that's the thing is that the way that I'm teaching, it looks like we are getting some long positions opening up here. We had this nice fail right here. We couldn't push down to this value area low. So now let's see how we interact at these tops, right? We have the M and the A pretty much at the same top. So if we come up here, we should run these stops. And then our targets would be L, J, I, and then, the POC, of course. Watch the streams and learn first. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is definitely watch the streams. The grumpy sleep indicator is printing and waiting for you guys. Nice. Morning Kishore. I need to hook up on the pill. Yeah, just join the Discord, All Stars. Or if you're in the Discord, I've given out the red pill, every single day for like a
For
month
free.
now.
No prescription, bro.
Yeah, for free. Yeah, no prescription. Just passing that bad boy out like it's chiclets.
What you know about that? You know nothing about chiclets, man.
I'm from California, bro. We know everything about chiclets here.
Nah.
Yeah.
This man thinks he knows, but he doesn't know. Guys, 75 likes. We're killing it. We're killing it. I think it was only been like 2 videos that we hit 100 likes live on. I don't even think it's been 2. I think this might be the second time.
Oh, we got a dislike. Somebody hates me.
That's probably crypto face because we talked about market cipher, so it's all good.
It's pretty standard, right? Once you start getting a little bit of of disagreement with like the community, people start to not like you. I was on another live stream earlier trying to ask somebody if they had thought about using TPO because they were also using it wasn't Market Cipher. It did look like Market Cipher. It might have been the Vu Manchu, or it might have been, I know there's a bunch of them that kind of look similar. And so I was trying to ask them if they ever thought about using it, but they hadn't. 3 a.m. I think he was up late last night. He's like you guys know, he's in a master's program right now, another master's program right now. So he's probably sleeping. Yeah. He had class last night. Probably because y'all woke up at 5.
Yeah, James, like 3 a.m. He be busted in the mornings.
Oh yeah,
he's like done.
He's a struggle fest. Yeah, sometimes I gotta call him like over and over and over and over until he gets up. But it's worth it.
He just sounds so done in the mornings. But he's there. I mean,
You just got the first spam from a Citadel member. Post their things. We can ban them. We're not trying to have any
Yeah,
spammers.
I think a
And
bot
that's a
just joined, dude. That's why.
oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
just ban them.
Holy. Um,
Um,
I don't know
where
which
are
was
they
the bot.
where are they at? Where are they posting at?
No, I don't know. Guys, send me your Bitcoin Brad the thing. It's just spamming, dude. On the general chat, you can see that there's like a bot in there or something. It's like 40 people just joined.
So Charles, TPO is called, it's a time price opportunity chart basically. And so what it's based off of is market structure. I wish I could remove all these lines for you guys because it looks
Trade
kind of
has.
sloppy with these lines. Let me see if I can just delete all these lines. So you guys can just kind of try to, I drew the lines for you guys so you can kind of, know where the market structure is going. Oh, God.
I'm gonna have to build or find out how to put a verification bot in here. Sheesh.
Yeah, so talk to that vampire chick. I bet she knows how.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Um, so basically, Charles, what we're looking at here, right? If I take away these letters and move them, we're just looking at 30-minute bars, right? The way that we like to look at them, though, is with the letters. The reason we look at them with the letters is because the letters take away the noise. The big thing, um, the big thing about trading, right, or risk managing, as I like to say, is that there's so much noise, and that's what gets so many traders confused or caught in certain situations, is because they're looking at wicks and they're looking at all kinds of chaos, but really the only thing we need to look at is the tops and the bottoms of these bars. This is where market structure comes in, right? So we have our value area. So here's our value area high, and here's our value area low, and this is 70% of the session's trading volume, right? And you see the value area high in this session because we just opened up a new session. And so this is also 70%. And what that's telling us is 70% where time has been, right? So the price has been in this area, this big area, for about 70% of the time. And you can see as these purple boxes get wider and wider in certain spots, that's showing you where price has been at in a longer period of time within the 70% zone. And so down here in the gray is our value area low and high. And so that's out of value, out of that 70%. And this is standard across the board as far as how the market makers are trading and how they're looking at trading, right? And so the things that we look for are these tops, right? The tops of these bars, because that's where people are hiding their stop losses. Maybe we'll be able to catch a nice little stop run on stream. Typically we're able to catch it. And so then you can kind of get like a little deeper understanding of it. And so if we look, we see this yellow is the point of control. C moved up. It couldn't take the top of B. B had moved up too, and it couldn't take the top of A. So now we're printing lower, right? So let's say you were to take a short now that we're below the POC. You take this short, your target is going to be the low of B, your stop loss is going to be the high of B or the high of C, right? Because that's when you're going to know you're wrong. So you're talking about, a short stop over, 359-ish. Here, let me draw 'em more flat. So if you put your stop here, your stop would be a little bit like right there underneath the 359.50, or you put your stop here at 356, and so you're looking for it to come down here. I'm not recommending that you take this trade. I'm just saying that's how you would trade this. For me, what I would like to see before I get into a trade, since we're printing an inside bar, right? This bar is inside of the B bar, right? What I'd like to see is either a break of the B or the low side of the B, or a break of the B to the upside, because we know we have stops sitting right here. There's also stops from M and then stops from L up here. And so this is what we're looking for if we go here, and then what we're looking for here is this attack, this low K. And below this low K, it gets a bit slippery to the downside. This looks like volume range. This is volume over here, right? This is time. So it is similar. Time and volume are just, a little bit different. they can just line up a little bit different. Sometimes price will spend a place in time more than it will um the more than it will get volume, if that makes sense. So here we go. Let's see if we can catch a nice little stop run on a video on the
Bernard
stream.
asks, have you ever used Sierra Charts for TPO?
Yes, I use NinjaTrader, burn it. Um, but yes, I know about Sierra charts. I have a couple templates for Sierra charts. One of our guys that likes to trade on Sierra charts. His name is Midnight. He's probably sleeping. I think he's in. Well, no, I guess it's probably lunchtime for him. He's over in England, or I think he's in France actually. So whatever time it is in France, I need to get some world clocks going on my computer so I can track what time it is for all of you guys.
Trying to be
Yeah,
fancy.
I use NinjaTrader for the TPO software. Can you get those letters on TradingView? No, not as of now. We are working on developing an indicator that has the letters for TradingView, and then once we get it, we're gonna share it within our community on the Discord for sure.
Oh yeah, I gotta set up a verification bot.
What's everyone's plans this weekend? What do we got going on? And like I said earlier, guys, we are uh, kind of just having like a chill stream today, right? We can look at some stocks too. If you guys want to look at some stocks, I'm more than happy to look at some stocks for you. What's the advantage of Exo charts compared to TradingView? It just is easier to look at, less complicated. Does knowing we are the bottom of this giant triangle change anything for you? No. I don't. Where is the triangle like right here? Right, I could see that if where's my pen at? If we draw, triangle like right here and right here, is that where your triangle's at? Um, I mean, that doesn't do anything for me, honestly. I don't really check those. Um, Bouncing off the bottom of a trend line, maybe one right here. Not sure. I don't really. I do look at some trend lines sometimes, and um, but not really like triangles or flags or something like that.
Brad, you have auto asking. You said in the market structure. So you take into account the width of the session. What does it tell you?
Um, the width of the session is just telling us, so like you're talking about like this. This is just telling us the distribution of price. So if we zoom out a little bit, right, we see that we had this kind of a double distribution. So you see this distribution right here. So this is where the market maker trapped a bunch of people getting long, sold off, right? And this is where all of the liquidations happen. That's why we have these single prints above. And then we have a lot of value getting put in down here.
Nice, nice, nice. Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Right, yeah, and that's a big thing. Somebody said, do I like Ninja Chart or Sierra Chart better? Um, I use Ninja Chart. I think Ninja Chart is more user friendly as far as if you're new. If you don't have if you're not computer savvy, Sierra charts can be very complicated. I do love Sierra charts though because you can just do anything you want with it. But if you're not computer savvy, it's gonna be tough for sure. Triangles all the way back to May 19th. Let's take a look. May 19th.
While you're looking for that, Brad, you have Rage Daddy asking you if you think the stock market, like overall, like is gonna have a correction.
Um, that's just like, so if we look, let's look at the overall market real quick. Um, let's see here. If we look at the overall market, right, and let's change it. Let's change it to the daily. So if we look at this market, right, we're kind of running into this resistance. And I've drawn a fib on the market like from way back from the low of that March or from the low of Was that June last year? And we're kind of
All
double
right.
tapping, but the thing is we've done this before, right? We've double tapped here before. And so the thing about the overall market, guys, is and the same thing that happened to Bitcoin on this huge run up is that there's a huge short position in the market, right? So many people are trying to predict the top, which is why I try to tell you guys there's no point to try to predict the top because most of these people are wrong. Look at this huge bull run, and it's you could look at the same thing on Bitcoin. People are shorting this thing like, constantly and just getting blown out, which is what's causing this huge run up. When they could have just been buying, just buy some of these, right? Just buy some of these. But if you're trading intraday, like we're teaching here, then you're not going to have to worry about trying to predict um, a bigger move or a correction. Do I think the market is due for a correction? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's definitely, going up on low volume, but that's because people keep shorting it. So as long as people keep shorting the market, you know, it's going to keep going up. That's just how markets work. That's supply and demand. Someone says, Eric, hey Brad, I'm trying to learn crypto and stocks at the same time. Which market should I focus on more? Which one is easier to learn since you do both? So they're the same. The market, if you just learn market structure, it's the same, right? And that's what I focus on is just market structure. So any chart, what I do is when I pull up the chart, I look at the market structure or the structure of the ticker or the index or whatever it is, and then just go from there, right? Um, and that's just kind of what you do. Oh, that's what you mean by single prints. It clicks. Nice, Anthony. Yeah, I love those light bulb moments. Yeah, so single prints it's just a liquidation, right? So um, let me move this up just a tad so we can see it. So basically, what's happening here is, you know, we got long in the room down here, right? Because we knew that this was coming. Not new, but we were waiting for it, right? If it didn't go our way, we would have cut it short. We're not bag holders in this community. We cut our losers quick. That's how we stay profitable. So what happens is it comes up here, it consolidates, and it's basically kind of tricking us for this breakout, right? And so right here, everybody is like, "Oh, it's about to break out. We're getting long." So everyone's buying, 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 and London says, "No thanks." Right? And but even this push down, it wasn't really, to me, it doesn't really look like big sellers because it bounced hard, right? And so when you see a bounce, like a responsive buying bounce hard, especially if we go back, you know, look where the buying comes in, right at this low from back here, that's right where the buying came in. And so what that's telling us is that people are buying, you know, based off of where they think that value is. And so to me, this just looks like liquidation. This huge single prints, that's just caused by a liquidation. All these buyers are getting liquidated, in this area, and that's what's causing this dramatic correction. Heck yeah, Anthony, I'm glad that that's happening. Brad, what are you doing with your profits, real estate, business, traditional markets, crypto? Yeah, so the profits, they just go to, reinvestments, right? You always want to continuously grow your wealth. Um, we have a couple of businesses and, some real estate, and, we're always looking to expand. Um, my brother's building a log cabin basically by hand, all Paul Bunyan style. Um, and, a lot of the that will eventually become like a B&B and or not a B&B, what's that thing called?
The what?
Where you like uh people rent it out for like the weekend or whatever.
Oh, like a cottage.
No, 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 like
Yeah, it is
I forget what.
Airbnb.
Airbnb, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Do you trade meme stocks, GME, AMC? I don't touch them. I wanted to trade AMC last week, didn't get in, had another chance this week and still didn't get in, and I'm kind of sad about it. And then one of my buddies who, doesn't really know anything about what he's doing, and so typically he's like a good signal to do the exact opposite of what he says to do. Um, he
He
was like, I'm gonna buy puts on uh on AMC, and I was like, damn. Well, if he's saying he's gonna buy puts, I should buy calls, and I should have, but I didn't. Um, yeah, VBSO. That's the one I was thinking because we got a the VBSO when we went down to San Diego and stayed in a like a really nice beach house, dude. I love San Diego. But yeah, I was thinking of that's what I was thinking of VBSO. But yeah, B&B is what it's gonna be probably. But yeah, that VBSO was that's those are nice as well.
What is it? What is
This
VBSO?
I forget what it stands for, but it's basically the same as Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, basically just saying
McDonald's,
I think
Burger
it's just
King.
like a different, yeah, I think it's just a different company.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
This template Excel chart seems to have modifications from the one on Discord. Yeah, so people, I'm always messing with these, right? There's not really many differences except for that I changed the colors. That's it. I just changed the green. I was trying to see, because you know how I'm always talking about the matrix and stuff. I was trying to see if there was a way that we can like make it look like the matrix. I was zooming it in like this, making it like really tight, and then um I was gonna get rid of all these backgrounds, or make them like very dim, because I just wanted to try to capture like a cool picture, and then like post it on our thing and like, hey,
Oh, it would have
we're
been dope.
we're over here taking red pills and making money.
That's really what it's
Um,
about.
you know,
Cutting those losses quick does help
vacation.
out.
Okay, so yeah, vacation rental by owner. Yeah, so I think the difference between VRBO is that it's done by the owner and not through the company. Right.
That makes
I think that's the
sense.
only difference. Oh, Sue in the house. What's up, Sue? Sue's the real estate wizard.
Oh yeah, for real.
She's like the lady. What's that lady on Shark Tank? Guys, what's the lady on Shark Tank that owns all the properties?
I don't be watching Shark Tank like that, but
Barbara. Yeah,
I know who you're
bro. No,
talking about,
my kids know. We watch Shark Tank. My kids are ready, bro.
bro. Some of those Shark Tank entries, bro, it's just like having a bad singer at audition.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious. Yeah.
There was a dude who was like, who tried to sell, his or tried to like get some money going for his wine company, and it's like wine that you put at gas stations with like a lid on top. You could just peel it. It's like an aluminum lid, and apparently like they were like, no, it's not gonna work. They denied him, and he like hit it big, and like it became a big thing, and people in gas stations
Mm.
were buying it up. And he showed up back up to Shark Tank, and he was waiting for the offers. And when the sharks were giving him the offers, he opened up one of the wine things and was slowly sipping on it every time they would answer. He was petty. But Kevin O'Leary was like, all right, get him out of here. Get him out.
Oh, Kevin O'Leary, he owns a big wine company too, so he probably
And he was
um
like, get him out of here.
yeah.
He had to get booted, bro. He hit him like an umpire at an MLB game with that ejection, bro.
We're out.
Bro, Fred like, you're out. And then the whole crowd goes crazy. And then the freaking bench is empty and everyone's fighting. It's like, what the hell? Uh, oh, man,
Yeah,
my back.
that Barbara is she is a little bit older. She's out there always trying to hit on the younger dudes that come on the show though. It's pretty funny.
That's hilarious, bro.
Guys, we're almost there. We're at 96 likes. If we get that 100 likes, that's that C130 indicator that Midnight's looking for.
That's that 100X. He's going to miss it, bro.
I know he's probably at lunch eating what do they eat in France? So
Baguettes.
what's baguettes? Some fancy food in France. A little tongue twister for you guys.
Croissants, I don't know. Croissants are fire, though, man. When I was in Belgium, um, I ate a Belgian waffle, bro, and it was great.
Yeah, the food overseas is like, it's not like American food at all, right? It's way like you would think like when in Germany, everyone would be fat because they're eating sausage every day and
Dude,
dipping French
yes.
fries in mayonnaise,
Yes, bro.
and
But it
and
was
they're
so
not.
good. It was so good.
Yeah, but then, in America, we do have a lot of big people.
You know what I did
Pizza and
notice?
French toast. Ooh, I love French toast, man. French toast might be my favorite food
Yeah, French toast is good.
for breakfast. Freedom fries.
Mac Will, I hit the like button 12 times already. Oh, we got 103 likes. We are chilling.
Yes, let's go. We bang that like button. Hey,
We're chilling.
shout out to all of you guys, man. We appreciate it. We love having everybody here, and it's awesome that we can get in, especially on the weekend, and just kind of enjoy the time. No one's really stressing about, making a big one. That 2608 broke on Ether, Jake. Let's take a peek at it. There it is. So let's see. So we're watching this low. So that one broke. Let's see if we can break this low of B, and then oh,
What
the
the
scroll
heck?
wheel the scroll wheel on my mouse doesn't. It's not like most scroll wheels. It just goes forever,
It
right?
just
So
took you all
like
the way back.
if I'm building stairs on Fortnite, they'll just never stop building.
Oh, dude, that'd be insane.
I just scroll wheel forward and just resets everything.
There's a dude who did that with the compressed air can. That thing was
Everyone
fast.
eats bread in France and they're all skinny. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like you wonder why because everyone like it just basically bashes bread in the United States. Like carbs are bad for you, you know. Um, if we look, so if we break this B and target this right here, this K, I think that's K. Um, break this K low. It could be a nice catch-up play to tag these low of overnight session for an ETH play, right? This is the one I was talking about earlier in the Discord. Because if we look at Bitcoin already broke the low and it's below the low right now. So, or it's basically at the low of the overnight session. So, either ETH is gonna basically tell us that Bitcoin is lagging to the up or the downside. So it's definitely something to watch because normally they're pretty much trading hand in hand. So definitely look at it.
Got to be having that situational awareness. Got to be observant of the price action.
Right. And you see C is forming this inside bar here. That's something you definitely want to pay attention to. Every time we get an inside bar, when the next bar forms, it's going to try to attack either the up or the downside, right? Depending upon who's in charge. So they just eat smaller amounts and walk and cycle everywhere instead of driving. Yeah, Lloyd, I think you're about 100% correct there. Um, they do love walking, right? In Korea too, they love to walk. I like to walk too. I normally, walk about at least a couple of miles a day. Do you guys ever go all in? No, I'm not really into gambling. I'm more about consistent profitability. Yeah, I think auto, yeah, the portions in the United States, like, sometimes you're just like, Jesus, who can eat this much food?
Yeah,
You get a burrito, super burrito, and you're like, sick after you ate it, but it tastes so good that you can't stop.
that's how I'm at Taco Bell. You know, it's so good, bro. You know, you just can't help yourself. Yo, what's up, fellas? Mad love, glad to be here. C130. Yeah, man. Thanks, Luis. I appreciate you coming back, bro. I mean, I've known you since the beginning of the stream. Thanks for staying, bro. It means a lot. Really
So
does.
we're if you go in, I'm gonna release a training on TPO that's going to come out once all the Instagram stuff that C130 is putting out. Um and so try to join that, and then I am developing some training that I'm kind of pulling over from the trading that I teach on the traditional market, pulling it over to the crypto space just to make it a little bit more understandable. And we're going to be pushing that out soon as well. I'm trying to get it done as fast as I can. Got a lot of hats on right now. You haven't had Taco Bell in 15 years. Is anyone in here from overseas? Is there Taco Bell over there? Right, because I know in Korea there was a McDonald's and it was good. And a lot of times like they had the bulgogi burger, so like a lot of times they have like a special something on the menu. So I was wondering, maybe Taco Bell has something like that overseas. Yeah, definitely. C130, if you can post that Instagram link, and then just follow the instructions on the Instagram link, and we'll get that class rolling here pretty soon.
Yeah, I got you. I posted it on there. We have 250 followers.
Not in Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, as Luis.
Nice, nice.
Heck yeah, man. Burner says bang the like button. Just grab
I
your
was in
fist and
Korea.
just punch it.
I was I was in the army, so I was stationed up there in Dongdaesan for a while. Um, where'd you live at, Charles? I loved Korea, man. Me and 3 a.m. lived there together, and we had a blast. No
I
Taco
had
Bell in Australia. Australia, you guys probably have all that. That's one of the things I like about going to Hawaii. Australia, Australia. I can't wait to go to Australia and just go exploring.
you're never gonna come back, bro.
Yeah, I know,
You're,
probably get lost.
you're gonna
Like I
die.
said, yeah. Anyone seen them in the show Lost? I think it was basically based on the center of Australia. Nobody knows what's in there. The others that are in there. That's
Bro,
what it is. And that monster.
that giant monster. That's the one kangaroo.
Yeah. Oh, you lived in Seoul? Oh, you were CID. Oh, somebody get this guy out of here, bro. CID,
Oh,
can't trust
heck
him.
no.
Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. Just kidding. Uh, Taco
CID
Bell is
professional
much.
snitches, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Are you still in the army, Mac? They have McBaguettes in France. Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna have to try that.
What did Charles say? Is that a place in Korea?
Where at? Charles?
Yeah, fourth comment up.
Oh, Seoul, Daejeon. Yeah. Did you guys ever go to Jeju? We went to Jeju there, and it was a blast. 4 nights a week working. Yeah, working. Why don't you put quotations around that, Mac? I'm just kidding.
This man, I mean, he understands the humor though, you know.
Yeah, yeah. 91 Bravo, wheel mechanic, Eric. What's up? CID. It's like stands for
It's like criminal.
professional snitch.
Yeah, it's like
No, it's a criminal investigation division. So it's like a special agent, right? They just basically try to catch people. Yeah, CID. Mac is right. CID has like either some straight shooters or some people that are breaking the rules because they know they can get away with it for sure. Oh, you retired after 24 years. That's awesome. Yeah, one of my brother-in-law is a CID warrant officer. But he's an instructor position right now.
hell yeah,
He's
dude.
a cool dude. Yeah, Bamtong and Seoul. Yeah, Jeju was beautiful. It's an island right off the tip of Korea, and it's just really really fun place to go.
So it's like Cuba for Florida.
A Cav Scout? Oh, that's what C-130 was. The
Oh,
base
Mac.
in
Mac was a
Korea,
scout. That's dope.
there's a couple of them. There's one in Itaewon. I think they're closing it though, and then there's one down in Humphreys. I'm not sure what city that is. And there's one in Osan. There's one in Dongdaesan. And then there's one at the DMZ as well. That's where I was at for a little while. Here we go on ETH, Jake says. Let's take a peek. Nice. So there's that break of the low. Now let's see how they respond, right? So you saw that big jump. That's gonna be um so that's gonna be the shorts from here, or the liquidations from here. So we still have some shorts to take out. We tapped it by one tick. Now we want to see if we can get some follow through. You are seeing responsive buying, like I said. So price came down and it popped up, right? So now we're seeing some responsive buying. Now what we want to see is if there's going to be follow through from these sellers. It does look like to me that sellers are holding. So the impulse area was from here, and as long as sellers are holding this impulse area, which was the break of the B period, right? As long as sellers are holding it below this, that's going to tell us that they're still trying to sell. And so what you want to see is the run of these K stops. And so if we get down here below K, what's going to happen is you're going to see a nice little pump. And then our targets, oh, fuck, this mouse is just a pain in my ass, guys. Let me just refresh
See
real
the
quick.
real Matrix.
Yeah, they're trying to prevent me from doing anything good. Um, so our target is going to be that low, right? That 35.6429, because that's the low from the overnight. And then the second low from the overnight is at 25.50, 25.48. So that's where we want to go. See, and you're seeing this responsive buying, people buying this K low. Same thing, with the C, that's where they're buying it at. So we broke up on the impulse, right? But we didn't make a higher high. We got a new bar that's going to form in 1 minute. So this is probably some people, taking a little bit of profit and opening up, some short positions. Because I think the open was up here. Let's see. Yeah, it was.
Brad,
That's the thing that I don't like about this software. It doesn't show you the open. That's the only thing.
you have Charles asking, what exactly do the letters mean?
The letters are just the bars, right? So it's just a 30-minute bar. Here we go. I'm trying to push this slow. So it's just a 30-minute bar. It's just in a letter. So it just removes the noise. It removes the wicks. It removes the color. It just is a bar, right? And it just helps remove distraction, which is the biggest thing for retail traders like yourselves and I, because what's happening is the market is designed to distract you to think all of this. So let's see if D is going to run these stops. Oh, it wants to. Here we go. Boom. So there's that stop run, guys. That's what I'm talking about. So there's this nice little stop run. We see some responsive buying. Now let's see if D is going to hold this impulse. This impulse area is right here where we broke the C. Here comes the follow through. And our target is going to be down here, this 25.64. Right? That's where we're going to look. Buyers are going to defend, right? You're seeing buyers defend. You're also seeing some profit taking. But there's a lot of shorts, getting in right here. If as you see, like we're not pushing up past this and we're not really pushing up very far. So let's see, if sellers are going to keep pushing it down. And look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't really dropped yet. So maybe Bitcoin could be a catch-up play. We played the catch-up on ETH, and then you could take some profit, switch it over, and then jump on a short from Bitcoin. We would like to see some follow-through with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin didn't break these lows. So, these are two things that you've got to track to see if it's going to have some follow through, right? We've got these single prints. We're closing these single prints, and this is kind of telling us that, there might be supply shut off, and supply is sellers in the market. Um, we're coming back up pretty strong right here. And let's just kind of watch and see, what happens. Hitting that Mario Kart speed boost. Exactly. Exactly. Anthony Ford's good stuff. Yeah, definitely, man. It's just like clockwork, right? It seems complicated, it looks complicated, but it's so simple, I promise you guys. And that's why I'm excited, working on this course is once the course gets released, my hope is for everyone to just, get those aha moments or those click moments where it just like the light bulb goes off and you just are like, "Oh my God, I see the matrix." Right? And then, you stick your hand out, you stop those green dots that are coming at you and you just toss them on the ground and then you dive inside the market maker and explode from the inside, right? Just like the movie. Whoa, didn't know those single prints could be filled like that. This is dope. Yeah, so with those single prints being filled, basically what's happening is showing you that there's a lack of supply. So we had some people trying to sell, and what it's looking like, is they might have been trapped down here. You had people pour on down here, but then we close those single prints that quick, and that's showing us that supply, which is sellers, may be cut off. But what you're really looking for is the top of this C. If we can't break the top of this C, well, then we are doing what's called one time framing down, where each consecutive bar is making a lower high, right? These ones are even, but we've had, pretty much lower highs for the past 2 hours. So you really want to see if D is going to come up and try to make a higher high and look for that top, or if it's just going to stay. So we're right under the point of control. So you should see sellers try to defend the point of control. And if buyers take us up above the point of control, look for it to consolidate and then look for them to attack this upside. That's the real thing. And this is just, basic market structure, guys. We're not doing anything special. We're not looking at, some red dots or, some green dots. We're just looking at market structure. And market structure is telling us what's going to happen. Like I said, you know, we saw that stop run real time, and that's just basic market structure. That's all that is. You know where the stops are at because I told you where the stops were at. And then that's where they were at.
They come with the pill.
Yeah.
Imagine taking like 10 of those pills at the same time, bro. Man's gonna see through the universe. You're gonna see the algorithms that created the universe. You know all that stuff is algorithms.
Oh yeah. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin, right? So we kind of are seeing that Bitcoin, we had this look below, probably a bunch of trap shorts down here. We stopped a bunch of them out. We came back down into value, and we're still one time framing down. Oh, hang on, I gotta get rid of the green. It's hard to see. we're still one time framing down. And so we really want to see if D starts to break these C, B, and A tops, we could be in for that C130 130
100x indicator.
100x, yeah. To Moon. Somebody call Midnight and wake him up. That's his favorite thing to do. So
Just ring him up on the Discord. Wake him up. Like, hey, yo, bro, wake up.
even this is way too complicated for a beginner like me. Moz, I promise you it will start to click. I think, didn't you say Moz is your first day in?
Yeah,
It
I haven't seen
does,
Moz before.
yeah, it does seem complicated, but I promise you if you jump in the Discord and, I'm mostly active under the TPO Bitcoin room, um, yeah, I will help you get to what you are looking for. And as time goes on, everything starts to click, and you will start having those light bulb moments where you start to understand and see the matrix.
Moz, to make this easier for everybody watching, okay, if you've been sticking through this and you generally actually want to know how to trade utilizing this method, starting Monday, we have a set schedule that we're gonna follow for teaching TPO basics, so that way beginners can catch up. So if you really want to learn how to do this, right, just make sure you don't miss Monday, because Monday's gonna be where it starts, and it's gonna be a weekly thing. And we're gonna make the playlists and we're gonna send them to you guys, right? Pretty much can go on the YouTube and go to the playlist tab and see the playlist. But Monday is when you don't want to miss it, because then if you're not there on Monday and we start talking about the basics, you're just gonna have to watch the replay and we can't get to your questions. So try to keep things simple.
Kishore says we need one of those Amber alerts, like whenever I post it, just your
Oh yeah,
phone just starts going off.
that'd be legit, bro. It'd be say Bitcoin Brad went long at 35,000. I'd be like, I'll get on my computer and just start smacking that button. Pop, pop, pop. Be like, let's go, let's go. Freaking browser is like lagging and stuff. I'd be like, are you
This
freaking
is
kidding me?
Sorry, what does the light blue element jump
Wow.
to candles that occurred in the past? That just is telling you where price is currently at. That's all that light blue is. So the green is the open, and the light blue is the close. So right, I mean, it's moving because this session is not closed, James. Yeah, and so yeah, we're gonna. I know it seems complicated, and the thing is that no one's doing this in the crypto space. Everyone's trying to. Oh, there's Midnight. There he is.
He's
He's like, let me
here.
check. Oh yeah, we got the moon phase, the full moon phase too. Just one
Oh
more indicator
no.
that Bitcoin Brad long signal and then or short signal, and then that's it. It's gonna be over. I know it seems complicated, guys, right? Um, just because of how it looks, it's different. And so that's the thing is that because it's different and you're used to seeing, let's add this thing again. One likes well, I don't have market cipher because I don't use it, but, you guys are used to seeing this, right? All these, like, I mean, look how many fucking dots there are. It's just chaos. But,
Hey, bro, buy all of
um,
them.
yeah, just buy them all, sell them all, right? That's what, a lot of these other YouTube pages are telling you. You just woke up. What time is it? It's like noon, midnight. How late did that movie go last night? Um, so you guys are used to seeing something like this, all these momentum indicators, and momentum indicators are great when the market's not ranging. But as you look right now, we are in a range. We've gone up and then back down, and maybe if we go up and down, these momentum indicators are going to give you all these false signals. So this thing gave you a green dot during this bar right here, this red bar. So you bought this, and now you're negative about, um, the entrance was 36, price is right here, 35.6. So you're down about 400 points because you're looking at these green dots that's showing upside momentum, and maybe upside momentum will come. The thing that a lot of these guys are doing on YouTube is that I'm doing different is I'm trying to help you guys earn money to make an income, right? I'm not telling you guys, okay, I'm going to go long here. And since my account is so big, even if it goes down negative, 300K, I'm still going to be in the trade where most of you guys are already liquidated, right? Most traders, period, are already liquidated. I would never, ever, ever do this, right? It's just not smart. I'm looking to get in, make some money, and then get out, right? And then, if it keeps moving without me, then I miss it. Right, the other day, if we look at the chart, the other day when we called a long live in the trade room, um, we called this long here, and I went to bed, like right here. We were up over 1,000 points. I went to bed, closed my position, and we went up about another 1,500 points, right? So I missed the rest of that long. But I'm not worried about that because, we caught another 1,000 pointer here, and then we caught another 1,000 pointer yesterday. Um, I was asleep during this fall, and it kind of just looked like profit taking to me as well, but kind of looks like we want to go down. So there's that break. D wants to come back down and hit these lows. So look at ETH, right? Like I said, the target is still 25.64. That's where it wants to get to. That's where it starts to gonna get. Um, he said that's not how you use market cipher. So Robert, I know I'm just kind of making a little bit of a joke, right? But the thing is there's so many retail traders out there that is how they're using market cipher, right? And that's the unfortunate thing.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that these signals, don't print, or they have to be in higher time frames to be accurate. Like people don't see is like, oh, like, because okay, this is how market cipher people do it. So they have what's called an anchor wave, and it's a big wave that shows like a big move down, and then they have like a trigger wave which shows that the next bottom was higher than the previous one. So it's just a low and then a higher low. That's all it is. And then they say, oh, well, since, the higher low is showing that momentum is decreased and we get this green dot, like, let's long it. And it's just like, no, because it doesn't tell you anything that the last wave didn't already tell you. It's just like, how are you betting that the momentum to the downside is reduced by just going off of this wave that hasn't even told you what's going to happen after it already is produced? You don't know. I mean, I have the real market cipher 150%. It's just
Nice, Midnight. You hit that short, another 20%. Midnight has this week alone, I think, has like 5x his account, his entire account. He's been doing well. He's a good trader. Market cipher trades divergences. Yeah, I understand that. The thing is divergences are not always, going to be giving you. I use the 10 and 20 EMA on TradingView when they cross. Yeah, that works great. It just, if there's momentum, if there's trend, right? That 10 and 20 EMA. I know a lot of traders that trade momentum, like the 10 and 25. I think it's the 10 EMA and the 25 SMA on stocks, on momentum stocks, and that's a great buy signal for them. But if there is range, or if there's only range and not really big trend, then it's gonna be tough.
Sawyer says we hit 100 likes. Hell yeah! Nah, super excited, man. I'm glad we hit 100 likes. It's awesome. I hope that people are enjoying the content and that that like button just gets ran up, because this is what we do. Provide you guys with quality content, and you get to really see that we're just people. We don't pop up videos of draws being played in slow motion and shit on the YouTube, weird stuff like that.
And I'm giving you guys the look inside. My goal is not to try to give you guys a signal and you guys buy the signal, right? My goal is to teach you guys to see what I'm seeing, and then you guys are doing it, right? If we have, I think we have over 1,000 people in the Discord. If we take 10% of that, if we have 100 traders that are able to start locking in on this and start posting stuff like, hey, look at this, then boom, the confluence of all of us together is going to be that much more successful than everybody else. Who the hell dislike? There's always haters out there, man. Someone probably just hates Bitcoin, Brad, I'm sure. It's probably because I always keep joking about market cipher. Someone's just just wants a dislike. Too bad YouTube only offers a 1x leverage on the like button. Yeah. I don't know. Should be 100xing that thing.
I know,
These are the
bro,
best
for real.
videos on YouTube.
I mean, it's crazy how much of the stuff that we put out is just out there for just people to have to run across or actually look for. and not like in the front page like a lot of these guys just screaming in their mic saying Bitcoin's going to like 100K.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing is we're here just to try to help, the average trader, the average retail trader, make some money. Like I always say, the government taxes us enough. Let's tax them back a little bit. Take some money out of them. Midnight and you and Brad made us some good money last night. Great call. Yeah, appreciate it, Mad Cats. Yeah. Yeah, we had some, I mean, this week alone we've had some really good plays. This month alone, well, the past 30 days alone, we definitely had some really good calls.
Those calls, man, have been on point.
Yeah, it's just basic market structure, guys. Like I said, not really looking at anything else.
People could always manage their risk after they, if they were to take the signal and like manage their risk and reassess their plan and continue doing that, they could turn that into a swing trade if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's the thing is right. Is if you're looking at the signals that I'm posting, you can decide to take profit at a different spot. You can decide to put your stop loss at a different spot. You don't need to, and you shouldn't be trying to follow me verbatim. You should be, managing your own risk and trading to your trade plan. You never want to be influenced by anybody else's trading, right? Even if Midnight says, "Hey, let's go long right here," I still look at the chart, right? And then even if I say go long right here, he still looks at the chart. He's not just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna go long here because that's what they said. Yeah, that's just not smart, right? You always want to make sure. And if you don't go long, like let's say I said to go long from right here, right? And because I think we're gonna run these stops of C, B, and A, and you don't go long because you think we're coming down, but then we go up. Don't feel like, oh damn it, I missed it. So the next time Bitcoin Brad makes an alert, I'm gonna jump on it because then the next time I make an alert, we could go the opposite way, and then you're gonna be pissed, and it's gonna mess with your psychology. And the psychology is to understand that you're not missing out. These things happen every day, especially in crypto, right? We have huge swings in crypto. Um, so don't you gotta focus on your psychology. Some of the books, if you haven't read Psycho Cybernetics, get it this weekend, right? Buy it if you like to read the book, or get it on Audible or like some type of audio book, just listen to it. If you're doing your weekend stuff, like today I'm be taking care of the grass and stuff, put a nice audio book on while I'm mowing the grass and feeding the grass and getting the pool ready, all that stuff.
To living life.
James says, what do you think about trading on the weekend? Do you think it is more risky because less liquidity is available and market manipulation is easier? Yeah, I do think that on the weekend, some of the bigger players get on and toss their weight around. And they're able to move the market a little bit more because a lot of people like to enjoy the weekend, right? So you have these like middlemen, or middle people that are getting on and pushing the market one way or another because some of the whales, as you guys call them, or traditional market makers, they're at their beach house in the Hamptons because they made all this money this week, so they're taking a nice little vacation.
They're chilling, bro. They're just hitting that
Right.
100x, on their computer. I said, screw it. Nah, they're done. Everyone has to have a life.
The likes keep pumping. Yeah, I love it. I love it. We're killing it.
Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling, guys.
Exactly. You never want to burn your account on one trade. It's definitely definitely, you shouldn't be risking, more than 1% of your account on any trade, depending upon how big your account is, right? Many people don't exochart. Can you TA on TradingView if you don't mind? Yeah, sure. Let's pop over to TradingView. So if we're looking at TradingView, right, and we do the same TA, let me get this out of here. I'll just have that up for the example for you guys. So if we're looking at this, right, we know there's stops sitting right here, right? I like the green lines above, and we know there's more stops up here. And then we know there's more stops here. And so basically at the top of every 30-minute bar, there's going to be stops, right? And same thing with the bottom of these 30-minute bars, there's going to be stops. And what stops are, for those of you guys that don't know, are basically liquidation points, right? And so a lot of people in this green bar are long. They're getting long from down here, right? They're getting long from down here, and they're pushing price up. Well, if price gets down below this area, that's where they're going to get liquidated or stopped out, because that's where their stop loss is at. That's where their liquidation point is at. And so if price gets down there, price gets below this line, what we'll see is a nice little knee-jerk reaction down. And what we'll see is sellers rush in, all the FOMO sellers will rush in, and if big sellers step in and keep pushing price down to this low, you should see some follow through. But if price moves up past this level right here, where the impulse was at, that's showing you all these people getting short are weak hands and the market's just trapping them down there. Can you learn exo charts on the free version? Do you have to buy it? You can learn it on the you can learn on the free version. Just came into the stream. Did you guys look at ETH yet? Yeah, we have looked at ETH. We could look at it again. ETH is it tried to take these lows in the D period, but now it's coming back up to this point of control and it's going to try to come up to the top, maybe. We really wanted to see ETH come down right here to this 2564 to give us some more downside to this 2548, 2550 level, and then that's going to open up a lot more downside for ETH if it can get down there.
Christian asks, "Could you take a look at GE or MMM?"
GE or MMM? Yeah, okay. Let's see. What are you looking for? GE, General Electric. What are you looking to see?
Christian, just put in the chat what do you want to see of those two stocks, and we'll look at it.
Run these stops. Yep, let's see if we can run these stops. Long and short, what's up, man?
Hey,
Long
we
and
got
short, you never sleep, huh?
Nah, we got hella people catching up late to the party. We're at 117 viewers.
Nice, nice. So with
Welcome, guys.
with GE, it kind of looks like we're putting in a little bit of value here. Let's see. Squeeze this in. No. So we have all this value down here, it looks like. We draw a little price line.
Hidden Soren asks, "Do you trade forex?"
No, I'm not really a huge fan of Forex. If I had inside information, then I probably would trade Forex. If I had like some connections with some, overseas government officials that told me when they're going to start devaluing their currency so I could short it, then I probably would. But, without knowing that kind of information, it's really just, it's just people talk about manipulation in Bitcoin. The manipulation in Forex is about 100,000 times stronger. Lazy days, I like it. Chilling with your kiddos. Me too, man. We're about to after the stream we're gonna jump outside. My kids are gonna help me take care of the grass and then, probably go swimming. Maybe hit the farmer's market. Get some peaches, some nice fresh fruit.
I remember I was watching one of the videos that we recorded when we were doing Fortnite. It wasn't even it was a live stream, and we were dying, and you were like, "Yeah, man, I'm just thinking about if they're gonna have these nectarines at the farmers market."
Yeah. Dude, I got those nectarines and they were fire.
Were they?
Oh, dude, they're so good. Yeah, that's why I got to go back today and get some more.
Man.
Yeah, they have like these because everything's locally grown where I'm at, and so like they have this farmers market and they have like these little small nectarines, so they're super juicy.
Nice.
And then they have like these donut peaches that they grow, so like it looks like a peach, but it's like kind of flat.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bomb, dude. They're so good.
Bro, you're lying right now. I'm gonna have to check that out.
MMM looks like it's trying to break out. If we take a look here, we had this consolidation. We have some market structure here. Came down, came back up into our old structure, and then bounced out. So this 205 level looks like if it can hold above, We might see it, try to run up a little bit. Let's take a little wider view on this thing, and see, where our target would be. Probably, up here in this 208 level. 208.95 is the high for the past 6 months. So, maybe up there, try to target that level. Thinking of buying calls 2023 out of the money and use weekly charts in GE and MMM. So when buying out of the money calls, it's tough because so if we go to, I know this is probably all the people are here for crypto. Um, but it's weekend, guys. Let's take a peek. So he's looking at these January 2023. What strike are you looking at? Because I don't know how far out of the money you're trying to go. So if you're looking for calls, if out of the money, I would go, right here for these 1940 calls. And then if we take a peek at these and look at this, what is this? Let's get rid of this, delete. Let's Okay, so it looks like a fair price if let's look back 20 days. It looks like the 16, $17 range is probably a fair price on them. I would wait for it to come down from there to really buy those. I don't know how far out of the money you're trying to look though, but this is what I would look for if I was going for long calls on Triple M. So the thing about Triple M too is you got to realize they have that we gotta um they have that lawsuit going on. So I'm kind of afraid of them. Are we running stops on Bitcoin? Not yet. Not yet. So these stops right here are going to be right here above C. So let's keep it on here real quick and see if we break these tops of C, and you'll see a nice little pop when we break it, right? A nice little pop. And there's all these stops just lined up right here. So if we see a bunch of shorts, closing for profit, because people are still short from out up above, guys. And if we see these people get stopped out, that's where we're gonna look for 'em. You should humor me and load up the TradingView moon phase indicator and check it out on the 4-hour time frame. We'll do that one second. Let's see if we pop these stops real quick on Bitcoin.
You have me saying, are you able to check out an index? One of the funds in my retirement plan follows it, and he put the ticker on here, DWCPF. But we can see if you want to run the stops first. No matter.
Yeah, let's see, just so you guys can see what a stop run looks like. So you guys can get used to looking at it. We saw the stop run to the bottom. Now let's watch the stop run to the top. And so what we're looking for is this pop right here. So here we are. So like, let's say you were to buy right here, right? You buy right here. You have a tight stop loss if we don't pop these stops right away. So if your limit orders right here. Price is literally just sitting. So your limit order should get filled. If we don't pop the stops, you just exit the trade right away, right? If we pop the stops, you have to make sure your profit target is up here, taking some profit off the table. And you have to have a limit order, or else what's going to happen is it's going to pop up and it's going to come straight back down. You're going to be right where you bought in, and you weren't able to get any profit out. And I know it seems, kind of like a small little profit target, right, of 100 points, but getting that off of the table is going to lower your entry price by, just that tad that you might need in order to help you from getting liquidated, right? All right, see you later on Discord midnight. I'll catch you on there. So look at price is just sitting, right? And so we're just waiting. Price came down one tick, right? So that there's some selling pressure right here. People are selling. Now you want to see if buyers are going to really come in and push this thing up. And when they do, you should get an explosion. I mean, not like an explosion, right? But you should get a nice little pop.
And then, so me was saying about the retirement plan. One of the funds that, or someone indexed that funds is a retirement plan. If we can look at it.
Yeah. So, we'll look at it after this, right?
Okay.
There's some more buyers coming in. We're seeing price tap up a little bit. We're at 19. Let's see if they've got the juice.
Just looking at it, it's like let's go.
They just keep getting rejected. And that's the thing about the weekends, right? Is there's not a ton of volume. So there's one tick above, right? And right back to where we were at, you know? So someone took a little bit of profit right there off the top. Now let's see if we can catch this stop run right here to push it up. I guess I'm wondering if TPO works on indices. Yes, it does. Yeah, this is what I trade on everything. Stocks, options, everything. Crypto. So E period opens up. And D couldn't run those stops, guys. And look at E's coming down now. So now you want to see how E's going to act at this VWAP. Are buyers going to come back in at this VWAP, or are they going to come back in at this point of control? And if not, are they going to try to push us down, through this D? And so, like, let's say you were to have taken that trade, you should have cut that trade off, right? As soon as we started down ticking, you're out of that trade. Small losses are what's going to keep you in the game for an extended period of time. If you let your losers lose big, then that's what's going to take you out. What was the oh, look at, see that responsive buying off the VWAP, guys? So we came down to the VWAP and look at, we bounced right back up to the open. That's what I'm talking about, where you see that responsive buying.
That was quick.
Yeah, it just bounces right back up because buyers are sitting on the VWAP, bouncing it up, basically waiting to buy off the VWAP. And you have to think about it like this too, right? So when you have a size account, you can take, I know the fees eat up a lot of people, so they have to look for a little bit bigger moves, which is why I've been trying to, work with a little bit longer moves. I don't post any of the smaller scalps really because I know the fees really get into people. But market makers are buying right here. Here, let me change the color so you can see it a little bit better. Market makers are buying right here, pushing price up, and they're taking profit. Right? I know it doesn't seem like much, right? 100 points or not even 60 points, but that's what they're doing, right? Because they don't have anybody else. The big buyers are the people that are waiting to buy, are buying on the point of control. So they're seeing if they can get these people that want to buy on the point of control to buy up here. And if they can, then they'll start moving price up to keep this person chasing them. And as this person chases them up, they'll get to a point where they'll consolidate and they'll sell all of the stuff that they bought down here. This person that chased price up is still buying. It's going to buy it right here. And the market maker is selling all of their stuff and they're going to move it back down. And this person's going to get liquidated. And that's how market structure is made by market makers.
Yeah, Anthony Flores said responsive buying. He put surely noted and then an emoji of a pencil and paper.
Perfect. I have a question. Which one do you prefer, Celsius or BlockFi? What do you mean? Which one do I prefer as far as what?
Oh, he's asking because BlockFi and Celsius are both like these like places where you can stake your crypto, or you can pull like debt against it. I use BlockFi. That's the one I use for that kind of stuff, but I don't recommend anyone really doing it unless you're just staking. And even till then, be careful where you stake your stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Bitbeard. Oh, that man Bitbeard. He said, what up? What's up, brother?
Up? How late are you? You're about 113 minutes late.
Guys, we're coming to a slow halt. We when the 2-hour mark comes around, we kind of start slowing things down.
We're trying to run some stops right now. Stocking loans. Mac. Stocking loans. Or staking loans. Oh, okay, my bad.
Ryan Phillips. Yeah, everyone has their preference. I'm not associated with like BlockFi or Celsius, any of them. That's just what I just personally use BlockFi. I mean, not that my opinion should be anyone's decision or anything, but it'd be like me asking you if you eat if you get Great Value tomato paste or something, or the regular brand. I mean, they're kind of both the same. Got to look close in the fine print and see if there's anything in there you don't like on either or, but still tomato sauce.
Someone was asking if you can do this on ETH too. Yeah, you can do it on ETH. You just have to change the tick size. I think the tick size standard when you click on ETH chart is like 40 or something. I like the 20 tick chart. It looks, looks pretty good. And look at this. We see ETH is on a down tick and, Bitcoin's on the uptick. It's interesting how they're trading today. They're trading very differently today. When normally they're pretty in sync. Saylor had a great interview. Oh, the crypto god Michael Saylor that you
Oh
guys all
yeah,
love, right?
yeah, man. Michael Saylor, dude. He sees it from a
Oh
different
yeah,
angle,
yeah.
bro.
Cinnamon paste. What's it called? Is it this one? Moon phases?
Moon phases.
Long and short. What's it called, man? What's the indicator called? That way I can put it on there. We were looking at this yesterday in the Discord. Um, there's an indicator called like the moon phase, and
What?
if you look on like the 4 hour time frame, there's like every full moon the market makes a decisive move. It's just kind of, I mean, it's just kind of interesting.
That's trippy.
Yeah, because of Bitcoin Miami 2021. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna actually release from that. It would be interesting to read the fine notes.
Did you know
Where
there
do we
was a
get those
guy?
charts you're using?
You want to hear some crazy stuff, Brad?
Sure.
There's a guy named Max Kaiser, and he pretty much like is all in on Bitcoin. Like he's like a Bitcoin maximalist and stuff. Not that anyone out there who's a Bitcoin maximalist, it's a bad thing. It's not. It's not. You're free to believe what you want to believe. But he put a tweet and it said, I'm definitely gonna try to do like a run for the all time high on Bitcoin in the Bitcoin conference. He's trying to get the price to run up all the way up to like freaking 65K or past it. That means it's time to short. Every
Yeah, where
time,
rolls
bro.
come out. Yeah, so look at the moon phase comes out and then, the market sells off. Let's see if we find the other one. So full moon, market sells off. Full moon, market kind of rips up a little bit. This is that moon phase we were looking at. Here's a full moon here, market moves and then sells off.
It's more
As
reliable than
it
the green dot.
it is, yeah, that's what we were saying. It's more consistent than a lot of people's trading strategies out there. I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go.
You gotta make sure your freaking scroll wheel doesn't launch you all the way back, bro.
Also, look here, we're about to run these stops. Let's take a peek at it. So here we're popping them. Now let's see if it's going to attack the B stops. All right, just low. There we go. Right to B, guys. So this is how market structure is, guys. It literally trades just like this. And the reason people think like, oh, we came up to that spot and then this is because the RSI. So boom, just like that, guys. There's those stop runs. That's what that is. That's called a stop run. That's why market pops like that. Not because of anything else except that. That's it. So now the next target is going to be this L high, right? And you're going to see if it has the juice to get up there. So right here, this A high where the impulse area was at, you want to look to see if buyers are going to defend that area. And if buyers are going to defend this area here and attack these L stops here and these J stops here, that's our next target. So if you got long on the break of E, like we were talking about at like 35,920, you're now up 36,140 was that top, and you can move your stop up to here, right? So if price comes back down through here, you're still in the money, right? It's not a big amount of money, but it is a profitable amount. And you can be a little bit more cautious and let this thing go. Keep your stop, even just back down to break even. That way, you're not getting stopped out on one tick and then you lose this move. But if you're just starting out, there's nothing wrong with taking small profits. Here we go. You saw that responsive buying right off the impulse area. So now let's see if they want to attack these L highs. Yes. What is the different size ticks? So that it's measured in 0.05. So that's just showing us instead of seeing, like every dollar in Bitcoin, it's showing us aggregated into ticks because it would take up this whole screen. You would never be able to see it. And a $1 move on Bitcoin is really not important. So I have it on 30, so that way I can see a little bit more. Beard says he's basically been counter trading what Market Cipher says, and it seems to be more profitable. Yeah, you that's kind of what people have been telling me, that I keep counter trading uh Market Cipher, Crypto Face, and
just
I haven't been losing $300,000. That's for sure. See if these buyers got the juice. Let's take a peek over at ETH real quick, guys, and see if ETH is catching up. So ETH did run those stops. It hasn't run the stops of CMB yet, right? So it could be a lagging play on there, to get to the high of the session. Hasn't taken out the high of the session on ETH yet. So that's one thing that you have to look out for. The thing about Market Cipher, I wouldn't say it's a scam. I wouldn't say that. What I would say is that a lot of people don't understand it fully. And it's just an indicator, right? And indicators are always lagging on price. And most indicators work if the market is trending. But we haven't really been trending. Bitcoin basically been going up forever, right? And then it pulls back really hard and then goes back to going straight up. And so it's easy to make money when the market is just always going up or always going down. But when the market is ranging, that's when you find out, you know, who is good at trading and who's been getting lucky.
this man,
Is this
Brad.
just manipulation? Manipulation, right? People always are using that word in the crypto space. What does that even mean? Manipulation. Everything's manipulated. Life is manipulated, bro. Take the red pill, unplug, and then you'll be out of that manipulation phase. I bought
Everything
Market
is
Cipher right as it
manipulated.
stopped working and lost all my money. Damn, long and short. I'm sorry to hear that. Wish we could have found you a little bit earlier. How do you know when to start that block of analysis? What do you mean, David? Block of analysis? On the free Exocharts version, there are no TPO letters. Yeah, I don't think there is on the free version. Yeah, exactly, Bitbeard. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's not a scam. It's just it really only works when we're um
Ripping.
in a trend.
Yeah, we've been non-trending since February, dude. Like in the bigger picture. Oh, I'm pilled. Don't you worry, says Ian. Man's pilled up. The game is easy. Someone just pressed his button to sell a lot. Says Blues. Yeah, I mean the game is just it's designed to be difficult.
And the thing about our Discord, guys, and the thing is that you guys will see is, when I'm posting these plays, I'm not posting these plays, you know, 500 points after we are past the play. I'm posting the play when price is at that price. Like I'm getting long at this price because that's where price is at. A lot of times, you won't see people, uh, you won't see people you'll see people post, they're long from this price, way down here. They bought the bottom, right? But in our Discord, we don't have that. We have, you know, real time trading. Use VMC if you don't have Market Cipher yet. Um, yeah, you don't need Market Cipher. Do you have an affiliate link for XO or TPO? I don't. We're just out here, just trying to help retail traders. That's it. Retail traders are, people like you and I that aren't pushing around millions of dollars, that we're just, earning to make a living. That's what we're doing out here.
Yeah, bro, we're just chilling. We're just trying to make enough. We're not trying to make a lot. I mean, I guess it really does depend to your point of view and how you see it. Because some people want to hit these like 100K swings, bro. It's just like rather hit like, like you say, Brad, $500 a day.
Yeah, $500 a day is 125K a year, guys. What else do you need? That's a nice livable salary.
guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up a little bit. All right, guys. We try to stick to 2 hours of stream. One time in the morning at 6:30 Pacific, and the second time we're gonna do it at 7:30 p.m. Pacific for 2 hours at a time. Guys, we appreciate you guys being here, and it's always a pleasure to be able to, talk about the market to you guys, and just be able to talk to a group of cool, awesome people who want to go out there and just, trade and just have fun. But guys, please hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. Check out the Discord. Join the Discord. Go in there and just, get to meet new people, talk around. Just be yourself. The main key is to be yourself. But we stopped the stream after the 2 hour mark. We kind of overextended today a little bit. Check out the Discord. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. Brett, is there anything else you want to add?
He said I'm making a fidget twiddler, but yeah, I'm down for that. That's cool. If you zoom out to the 1 day time frame to use it to help you trade on the 30-minute, I do like to look at the 1 day time frame just for trend to see like if we're in a downtrend, uptrend, something like that. Yeah, I have a very small account compared to most. Should I save up to open a bigger account, Jake? So what I would do is sim trade for a little bit, right? Sim trade for a little bit until you get more consistent, and then go for start placing the real trades, right? How do you know to start back with ATIX? If you're in our Discord, David, I have a template, and you can just load the template, and I have it broken up into different what's it called? Different sections of time, right? So like the CME is normally like the US cash session. I know it's the weekend. And then we have the London session, then we have the Asia session, and then we have the pre-close before the Asia session. I think this is when Australia opens up, but I'm not sure. I know Australia and the Asia session overlap. So. Can paper trade with TradingView very easily? Yes, definitely. Yeah, and it's good to practice, guys. And never never think that you're missing out when you paper trade. Also, like even me, if I'm having a bad day, right? So let's say I get on the computer and my first 3 trades are negative, right? I lose my first 3 trades, then I'll switch to the sim and see if I can make a good trade, right? And if I can't make a good trade on the sim, then I'll just be done for the day and just watch, right? I don't, the thing about being consistent is if you let it mess with your psychology, then what happens is you start anger trading or revenge trading, and you feel like not only are you not at your $500 a day goal or $50 a day goal, your $10 a day goal, whatever your goal is, you are negative, and now you need to make that back. So now you start adding on more risk to your trading, and that is a very, very dangerous road to go down. And I do not, I'd rather just sit out for the day and look for something tomorrow. It's just not a good route to go. But yeah, I think we're gonna take off, right? It's the weekend. Like I said, I got to get to the farmers market so I can get me some of these nectarines. But everyone, enjoy your weekend. Try to stay off the computer as much as possible. I'll be in and out of the Discord on my phone, but my my computer's probably gonna stay off for the rest of the weekend. I'm just gonna enjoy the time out here. But just make sure you guys are staying to your trade plan and managing that risk out there, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back ready on Monday to kill it.
There you guys have it, ladies and gentlemen. Weekend, long or short Bitcoin question mark. It's up to you guys to decide. All right, guys, you guys have a good one. Take it easy. Later, guys.